We've decided to make a Kahoot account. This is for people who have never made a Kahoot account, and then I'm just going to go from the very beginning. This would be something that I would continue to do through the course of the development of a digital curriculum, and in the process in the pilot program to help show the advantages to the teachers, as well as convince the grant committee to see that what we're going to do with the devices that they're giving us. So I'm going to sign up a new account, even though I have an account. So all you need to do, sign up for an account. This is a totally free account. Is a valid email address. Now I've already signed up for the one I would typically use as a school address. So I'm going to use one that I don't use anymore, that I used to link to a web page. Okay, so I have a new one to like log in. Okay, so I'm clicking sign up for free. It takes you to this, and then it says, who are you? I am a teacher. Okay, then where are you writing this for if you're a teacher? Richards is my high school name. I don't know. We could say Mr. H. See if Mr. Hickman works. Okay, it does. Okay, my email address. All right, that's one I used to use back in the day. Always pick something that's easy enough for you to remember as a password. Okay, I have played Kahoot before, so I'm not going to go through the tutorial. Okay, now I'm going to join Kahoot. I don't think it likes that space. All right. Yes, join Kahoot. Now, there are some options. Today, I'm going to do the quiz option for the first choice. Obviously, if I want other teachers to use this, I'm going to go through each one. I'll come back and do survey to compare this to another survey later. I've never done jumble, so that would be cool. I guess I can save that. There's no like drama there. There's my username. The sport's pretty good. We're good there. I'm gonna really make a quick quiz. Now, if you're gonna write a Kahoot quiz and you'd like an image, then I would suggest that you save and store your image before you start this and know where you saved it. I am going to ask a one-question quiz, and that one-question quiz is going to be about a chord. So I took TI Inspire software, and I basically, drew a chord and saved it as I believe it is a JPEG, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to hit quiz, and then there's 95 character limit. So before I do the question, I'm going to upload the image of the question. So upload image. Okay, now I know I saved this underneath the file for my class. So file management is something that is an acquired skill. I would say if you're going to do it as a department, you deciding to put it somewhere where everybody has access, like Google Drive or something like that, would probably be a good idea. All right, there it is. It's a GIF file. I'm going to hit open. And then there you go. You got a picture. The picture makes it so it's easier for you to write a shorter question. So since I might want to expand this later, I'm going to call this parts of a circle. So we got parts of a circle because I'm actually teaching like geometry next year. Okay, so this down here, notice how they got hashtags in here. I'm going to put like hashtags what it's related to. Hashtag math, hashtag geometry, and then hashtag parts of the circle. Okay, that's just so if other people want to use it, it's like they can pull it up easier. I believe the hashtag does some sorting for you. Okay, visibility, you can make it for only you if you want. I'm not real super private on my stuff. I don't have any problem people saying like, it's not good or it's great or stuff like that. This can take care of your other languages. I don't know if it does the translation. It would be really cool if it does, but I don't think it does that. The audience, this is a school. This is certainly something that could be used as early as, like, I would say 5th and 6th grade, because like chord, it should be a word that they know before they get to a real geometry class. Credit resource is very good because teachers are notoriously bad about not giving credit where credit is due. They're good thieves and not good, like, I guess, annotators. So I'm going to tell myself that I did not steal this. I made this. Okay. All right, so that's who's making it. That's where they're. My school does not allow me to log on to YouTube because they're filter Nazis. I don't get it. I really wish that we had a way that had teacher access and we had student access, because that would make life much easier. Okay, because if teachers had like unlimited like YouTube access, then a lot of the Web 2.0 stuff would be good. Now I can write an appeal and I can say, this is a good part of Google. It just makes the process harder. So that is something I would certainly suggest in my digital, like, revamping of our district or my particular school or even my particular classroom. Is this whole you can't use YouTube is a hindrance. Okay, so now I've got something to look at. I know what it's going to be about. Now I got to write the question. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, go. Now, what's the question? Okay, since I want to know what a chord is, and this has got a 95 character limit, and I'll tell you, Mr. Hickman is pretty wordy, so this is usually my problem. I like to use the fancy verbiage, and it gets to be challenged to have 95 characters to say it. So since this is simple, I'm going to say, what is the red line segments AB called? All right, now some of the line segments in a circle would be a radius. You know it's not that because it doesn't touch the circle and go to circumference. A diameter, you know it's not that because it doesn't touch both sides of the circle and pass through the center. What it is, a chord. Any line segment that has two endpoints on the edge of a circle, including a diameter, is called a chord. And then finally, we need another detractor. I'm going to call this secant, because sometimes if you don't know the word, you go for the one you don't recognize. And chord and secant are words that are not familiar to the very basics of understanding of circles. Okay, since this resource is still me, I'm going to say this is a Shad Hickman original. And then I guess last time I didn't put a date on there, so 2017. Okay, I'm going to put that image here just to make sure, because when we play it, I want to be able to see it. Okay, bad thing is I don't know, like Kahoot, the bad thing when you do Kahoot is the Kahoot answer screen only shows the 4 choices. You can do it on a smartphone, you can do it on a tablet, you can do it on a laptop, but I believe it still only shows 4 choices. I have not used it for a while because I don't have the digital devices to use it in my class. Hence the purpose of this video. Okay, so let's see what next takes us to. Next. Okay, now I could add more questions. I can change the line. I'm going to change this to 30 seconds just to give everybody a chance. Okay, because some people take longer to answer questions. Okay, and obviously if I was going to really use this in class, I would have more parts of a circle. But this could be a good way to ask a 1 or 2 question, entry slip type thing, to see if they got what you talked about yesterday. So I'm going to hit save. Okay, now I'm going to hit edit this first to see if there's any other features we have here. Okay, we're good there. Save again. Preview it. So I got it. Kahoot's loading. Load. Here's where the options are. That's what I was looking for. Okay, answer streak bonus. Okay. That's just to tell you who's getting it all done and never missing a question. Podium. That's to say, you're a winner and you're the next place guy, you're the third place guy. That may breed excitement, but there's positives and negatives for, ranking children. And, sometimes it's good to think. This question is really just quick, wham, bam, give me the answers. Randomized order of questions. I like that. That's good because, you might want to use it later on You don't get to memorize it's 1, 2, 3. Randomizing order of answers, that's all very good. So I'm going to click that. Enable us two-step join. The two-step join. Okay, I probably wouldn't worry about people hacking into my Kahoot game. Display game pin throughout. I think that's a good idea because some kids take longer to sign in than others. Show minimized intro instructions. Just because we're playing the first time, I'm going to do that. Automatically move to the questions. That has its pluses and minuses. Require the players to rejoin after each Kahoot. That's really user dependent. Okay, so I'm going to do one-to-one devices. Okay, and then I guess they're saying I can do that over here. So let's go classic. Ready to join. Clicking it. Okay, game pin. I'm going to put that game pin over here. All right, so I've entered the game pin 436506, and I'm hitting enter. Okay, nickname. I would say tell the kids to include part of their name in this, but that's okay. I'm just gonna say Shay. Okay, go. Okay, I'm in. There's my name. I'm gonna start. Okay, I've already kind of seen what it is. Question 1, am I ready? Okay. Okay, it is called a chord. Now, that's pretty slow. Now, that's how many I got right. So, boom, I got it right. Now, next is probably going to end the game because there's only one question. Look at that. Ooh, I'm in first place. All right, that's how you make and create and use and do a Kahoot.